Right, guys. Hello. How are you doing? Yesterday, we were playing some lovely Battlefield 2042. That I'm sure was enjoyable. We were trying to do the weird challenges. I will say, I came back from a 1 week away holiday, and I came back 2042. It was rough, man. It was rough, dude. I gotta say. Like, I ran into like 8 different bugs as well. Like, I forgot that even though 2042 has had a lot of work and it's a lot better than it was, like, that game is still very much frustrating in the end. Just in so many different ways. Oh, God. In so many different ways. Like, the challenges that they've even set to do the unlocks for the stuff in Battlefield 6 as well. Like, they just picked some really frustrating ways of doing that. It just reminds me that, you know, I feel like I never get that frustrated with Battlefield 1 in the same way that I get with 2042. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know what it is. There's just multiple things. They implemented a battle pass skip yesterday. Yeah, I think they realized, like, look, we gotta give them something, dude. There ain't no way we can get away with this for too long. But yeah, nah, going back to 2042 after a week away really made me feel the burn of playing that game. It was quite a struggle. But nonetheless, we still got the challenges done, and in decent time, like what, 4 hours? I think we got 2 weeks of challenges done. But yeah, it gets to you. It does get to you eventually. Entertainment tax. Yo, thank you very much. Sylph, thank you. Yo, Gears Areno, thank you, dude. Oh, a bit too far in front, I think, for that guy. Is he? He's alive. Oh, he's dead. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. It was just certain things about 2042 just rubbed me the wrong way. Painfully. Ooh, I got a headshot. I thought they were going to run past it. If I'm honest. Yeah, thank you, Gizrino. But yeah, I don't know what pisses me off about 2042 so much. I was obviously planning on maybe doing a little bit more of 2042, and I probably will. It's not the end of 2022 for sure. This guy. What are you doing up there? You can't park there, sir. Why do they just go prone? What are they doing? You can't just go prone and expect to live. It's not gonna work. 2042 just pisses me off every match. Well, I gotta say, something that keeps on happening is the footsteps. And I don't know if that's... Oh, it's the heavy guy. I don't know why that keeps happening, but the footsteps are really starting to annoy me in 2042. And it just reminds me of the stuff that I was getting really annoyed at in Battlefield 6 as well. Does it work with... No, it only works on EA, Shadow. What? What? But he's not there. It doesn't make... Okay, whatever. Whatever. There was no one on my screen. Or I wasn't looking. But yeah, I think the most frustrating thing about 2042 is just like... I think I even had an example yesterday where I am in the middle of nowhere on a point far in our spawn, right? Completely all the way in our spawn. Absolutely no way anyone should have been there. And then a wingsuit player flies in across the map completely silently and almost kills me. Doesn't kill me, but I was just there like, this is what I'm talking about with 2042. You're just chilling on a spot somewhere, right? In the middle of nowhere, and someone flies in and just kills you instantly without making a sound. And you're just like, what experience is this? In what world would this ever happen? Like, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense that they were like, yeah, you know what would be sick? What about a character that just flies across the map and just flanks you without you ever realizing? And in some cases, you know, maybe that would be cool in a hero shooter, but it's just frustrating when you kind of like have this idea of what's possible and what isn't possible, and someone just flies in and kills you like a superhero. Like, it's so insane. And I don't know what it is about the vehicles in 2042 piss me off too. I don't know why. Like, why does it feel like 2042 has the most insta vehicles of any Battlefield game? Like, you'll just be running across a field, a vehicle will see you, and it just goes ding, and you're just like, oh, good, I'm dead. Did I finish the 2042 Battle Pass? Well, there's still 3 weeks left, so not technically. Technically, no. Oh, he's already dead. That mechanic's not like Battlefield, it's like Apex or something. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, someone could jump out of a helicopter, right? Or jump out of a plane and parachute to my position. But at least I would go, oh, look, there's the helicopter they just came from. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to they just flew across the map. They just flew across the map and killed me from behind. Have I reached level 60 in the past? No. I'm gonna wait and slowly do the challenges over time. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna grind it out or pay yet. I'd rather get the pass done technically normally. But you can barely ever hear the vehicles as well. I mean, in 2042, how many times have you just been run over by a vehicle? Oh, I'm being suppressed across the map. How many times are you just running along and you just get run over by a vehicle without it making a single sound? Oh god, the vehicle turning is making my gun move. Is it just stoddy? Yeah, either uppercase or lowercase stoddy, yeah. But only if you're planning on buying something already. You have to understand that this what's it called, creator code, it doesn't get you any kind of like discount or anything. It's literally just like an Epic creator code or a COD creator code. It's just something that's kind of like an acknowledgement, really. But again, I'm not encouraging you to necessarily buy or not buy anything. Very nice. I mean, the Mars just goes crazy, doesn't it? The Mars just goes absolutely crazy. You just hit level 50. I think I'm on level 45, I believe. What if I can... Okay, that was not smart. Is this guy gonna let me run in? This guy with the shotgun makes me run in first when I've got a pistol. Hey, someone ran into the strip mine. Another one coming. Oh, there's two of them. Wait, that guy stole my mine and just ran the other way. Good. Would you say it's better to play BF6 on Steam or EA? So what I always say to this is, honestly, it doesn't make a difference, but just remember that Steam just opens an instance of EA. What? I just shot through that guy. Steam just opens an instance of the EA launcher anyway. So technically, when you're using the Steam launcher, you're running Steam and EA at the same time. In a way. It's not like a full version. So you could go either way. Like, yeah, Steam's fine. Like, you're gonna see no performance hit in running both of them or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really make a difference. But I personally like just using the EA launcher because I've got all my games on there already. And I also have EA Play Pro because I've had it for like 5 years. That I pay for by myself, by the way, just in case you're wondering that there was some sort of like deal going on there. No, I pay for it myself. And I mean, if you want to use my, listen, you don't have, I'm saying use, if I was like, oh god, don't use Steam, dude, that would be so lame. Like, yeah, then I can understand you being like, oh, of course he wants you to use your code on EA. No, I'm like, Steam's probably overall a better platform, right? What perks do I run in BF1? I don't even know. I don't even know that when the perks are active. It's like the BF6 perks. I'm like, there's perks? The perks do anything? Like, I honestly don't take notice of the perks in Battlefield 1. Don't even realize that they're available.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that felt like I got hit twice and died.
We have taken objective butter.
Ah, there's a command now. Yeah. I know COD on PC should be played on Battle.net, so I thought the same was for VF6. I don't know if it makes that much difference. Eventually, is there not programs that just basically allow you to only have one? Because you know how like Steam kind of does it, but you still have to buy the game on Steam, otherwise it doesn't work. Like, have we not just got a thing that you just log into and it just combines Steam, Epic, EA, Ubisoft, whatever, all of the launchers, so you don't have all of these weird launchers on them? GOG? Oh, is that what that does? Yeah, I thought there was something going on there.
50 of our soldiers.
Glad I got a code. Well, yeah, I mean, it's great. But one thing you have to remember is that I'm not legally obligated or anything to tell you to buy anything. It's simply just a code for the same way an Epic code or a COD code is. It's not like COD. Do you know what I mean?
We have lost objective butter.
Like, there will be times when maybe I'm... Oh, God. No! There will be times when I'm sponsored to promote a product, but this is not the case. It's just like a code. You know what I mean? There's not enough BF6 unlocks in the battle pass to justify the price tag of a complete skip. Well, that's why everyone's just skipping it. Oh, sorry, that's why everyone's just doing AFK farming, because you don't have to pay. You just AFK farm for free. But apparently it takes, if you do the AFK farm stuff, it takes absolutely ages in the late game. Like, ages. Ooh, 86. Oh, God. This is another thing about Battlefield 1 as well, right? Is I can actually compete at close range with the recon class. If you run around with a pistol in Battlefield 6 or 2042, I guess the Deagle, but in Battlefield 6, if you run around with a pistol, you will lose 99% of engagements. There is absolutely zero chance you are killing anyone with that pistol. Ever. It was so bad. Whereas in Battlefield 1, because of the way the guns work, you could run around with a pistol and probably do as well as some of the weapons.
This is but a delay in the final victory which shall belong to Britain and France.
And I guess because of the range of the weapons and the inaccuracy and stuff. But yeah, pistols are actually really good in BF1. Someone did the maths, and AFK farming takes 610 hours. And there you go. Oh, look. $610 hours, dude. Didn't they say the pistol will get a buff in BF6? Yeah, but with the time to kill in Battlefield 6 and how fast-paced BF6 is compared to BF1, I still don't think pistols are going to be even shine a torch on... Oh, damn, I got him with the second shot. Bro decided to ego and then left the game. That was weird. He literally got sniped and left the game. I don't even know why I looked at that. I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, there's a guy on the right, dude. Just wait for the G18 in Battlefield 6. I think, yeah, guns like that would be good. I think a Deagle would go crazy. I think a revolver is going to be good at medium range, but not at close range. Smelly Git, thank you for the 1 year. Thank you, dude. And Sesh Silas. Oh, God. Sesh Silas, thank you. Okay. Will I pilot in BF6? If I can sort out my controls. I don't know, like the same thing with 2042. At some point, they've reset the control system for Battlefield 2042 and BF6. And it is basically impossible to control for me. I don't know what they've done. It's really weird. It's like, it feels insane. Like, if you were to... So, in Battlefield 4, right? I jump in a chopper. I think usually inverted controls is set as standard. I just turn that off, and I'm able to use the... I'm able to use the choppers completely normally. I know exactly what I'm doing. In Battlefield 2042, I have to change, like... I'm going to have to change, like, 8 settings to get it to feel like Battlefield 4 without inverted controls on. I don't know what's happened, but it's, like, basically unplayable for me to use a chopper and what's it called in 2042 and Battlefield 6. Did I complete all the challenges yesterday? I did, unfortunately. I was gonna say thank you. I did indeed. Oh my god, they've got... No, I didn't mean to do that. Luckily that missed. There's a lot of enemies here, dude.
We are losing objective butter.
Let me out. Is there enemies there? Oh my god, I'm gonna get mortared to death. I'm just waiting for a mortar to hit this. Hey, we need to get to C, I think. Oh, I'm suppressed still. Look, still suppressed, still suppressed, still suppressed, not suppressed anymore. Okay, let's push. Fine. What the fuck?
We have lost.
How are the lobbies in older Battlefield titles? Are they still active? Yeah. There's loads of people playing BF1. BF1, BF5. Battlefield 4 and 3, yeah. I would say the only thing with Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, Battlefield 3 is very dated. Like, if you go back and play Battlefield 3, like, okay, if you compare Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 6, whilst they kind of have a similar vibe, the gunplay in Battlefield 3 will shock you. Like, you will forget how inaccurate guns were in Battlefield 3 even. Like, you shoot the gun and the bullets are just, it's complete. You aim at someone 10 meters away and fire the gun and you're like, are these bullets gonna hit maybe? And then Battlefield 4 improved on that a little bit. And then in Battlefield 6, you basically have laser beams. But it's quite funny because some people will be literally 10 meters away from you and you'll both just miss shots. Your entire magazine sometimes within that range. Are there mortars in 2042? No. Don't think so. There's the... Oh, okay, I'll just get stuck on this box. No, there's no mortars in 2042, but you do have Zane's launcher. I don't know what it's called. Zane's, what's it called, launcher? Distance launcher, whatever they're called.
We have taken objective apples.
The airburst, yeah, I forgot what it was called. They had that, didn't they have the airburst in Battlefield 4 as well? On the support class. I think they did. Our team is struggling, dude. Oh, okay. There's not a lot of plate. Oh god, I'm stuck on stuff. Okay. How can I get a better angle on the people shooting us from their spawn? There's a lot of them there. Ooh, Ooh, I got sweet spot. He didn't. Unlucky.
We have taken objective butter.
EF3 has... Oh, I hear footsteps there. See? I heard footsteps. It's a nice feeling. Ow. Someone just fired a grenade at me. Aldo bastard. Battlefield Hardline has 14. I think I'm on the minimap.
Objective apples.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Airburst Metro. Yeah. Dude, they have to do a Metro for Battlefield 6, right?
We have lost.
I don't care if
objective
it's an old map that doesn't work anymore. Just give me the copy-pasted version from Battlefield 4. Battlefield Hardline has 14. Well, Battlefield Hardline, if I'm not mistaken, after 6 months, Battlefield Hardline had 100 players. Am I wrong? I can't remember. On PC, at least. Right? Am I wrong? Again, that could be misinformation. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure after 6 months of Battlefield Hardline, it had 100 players left, and that was it. Concurrent. You have to remember, that was before crossplay and all that shite, but yeah. Everyone went back to Battlefield 4. What? BF4 had that grenade launcher? What grenade launcher? Battlefield 4. Oh, did they have the, they had underbarrels. I don't remember them not having anything else. Hardline wasn't bad. The Battlefield name killed it. I think, I don't know, man. I don't know if it would have done good anyway. Ooh, that's going to be painful. I just thought the concept for a police cops versus robbers shooter was just not... Because you have to remember, guys, Hardline was a cops versus robbers shooter without, like... It wasn't like SWAT team, necessarily. It was like cops versus robbers, and that was that. It wasn't like Rainbow Six Siege, like GIGN and all the different forces. It was cops versus robbers. It was so weird. That doesn't happen in real life. Like, at least when it's like CS:GO, right, which is just like they don't take themselves seriously anyway. It makes sense, the concept. And right, Rainbow Six Siege kind of makes sense as if they're doing training program, I don't know. But like cops versus robbers running around downtown LA in cars with RPGs. What? What do you mean? That's not what? That Why? Why would they do that?
A sentry kit is available.
It didn't make any sense as a concept. It's not real. Don't ruin my immersion. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, 2042 as a concept doesn't really make sense either, but you know, is what it is. We have cloned Falk 100 times, yes. There'll be a grandma, and she will run around the map. And there will be 50 of the same character, yes. Pax Armata isn't a real concept either.
We leave this battle.
But it could happen. It's a what's it called? A private military organization organized by countries that could... It has happened and could happen.
You seen the machine guns they got? The artillery? The planes? Damn it. Odds of us getting through this campaign?
Whereas in reality, if there was cops and robbers fighting in the streets, they would just bring in the army. Wouldn't they? They'd be like, right, our city has been taken over by armed men. Hundreds of them. Should we get the police in for that? Yeah, they're just blowing up buildings with RPGs and destroying cranes. But should we get the army in? Nah, just get the police to sort out. Are the cinematics broken? Yes. I don't know what it is, but they're broken on my game. I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, they're causing billions of dollars worth of damage and killing many civilians. Yeah, let's get police. Let's get the police in there. Should we give them tanks? Nah. We'll be fine. Should we give them RPGs, though? Yeah. Yeah, give the police RPGs. Oh, got him. Got him. You just shot me. Hello, couch. He wants to get it. This might get him. Ah, he must have run away. Or he's just lying on the floor. And he was. He was indeed lying on the floor. Oof. Hardline had great ideas on paper. I mean, it was a fun game, in a way. It was it wasn't a massive game either. That was another thing you have to remember. Like, we only had 3 large conquest maps, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or was it 4 large conquest maps in the entire game? Oh. Was it 4 large conquest maps or 3 large conquest maps? Total. Now. Wow. Wow. Hello, horror.
We have taken the sector.
Not many conquest maps? Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. I think it was literally... It was the... Oh, and actually, I've seen a leak, which obviously I can talk about because that's the only way I can talk about things. I've seen a leak that they might actually have... They might bring back downtown from Hardline in Battlefield 6. But again, it's all just leaks, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It's kind of stupid that I have to get all of my news... Oof. I have to get all of my news from leaks as opposed to just being able to know it directly. But, you know, not allowed to talk about it, but I can talk about things that are news. Not my fault. Wasn't a fan of Downtown myself. I quite like Downtown. I thought it was a decent map. It was not, the verticality was quite cool. But yeah, not as cool as Siege of Shanghai for sure. For sure. Pearl Market would fit BF6. True. I've also heard rumors about propaganda as well, right? Is that thing alive? I don't think it's dead. Or they've jumped out of it. I don't know. I like the underground parts. I don't remember that much about it. I did play a lot of it, though. It's basically one of the few maps I actually played. I hear someone. I do hear someone. Does he want to mean about the audio?
Active apples.
Dude, I was not expecting him to push. Holy shit.
We have taken the sector. Clear the
You need an
sector.
Operation Metro because you don't have to deal with vehicle sweats. But that's the thing with that's the great thing about Battlefield 6 is they actually have lots of options. In terms, including maps that don't have vehicles. Do you know what I mean? There are maps that don't have vehicles, so that's good. God damn. Being suppressed. Every game has a metro map. Yeah, no, I'm saying the Battlefield 6 already has a metro style map ish. That guy needs to stop peeking, dude. I've only got one bullet. What a singular bullet. Paracel Storm was gas. Now you see, this is what I was thinking about the other day. Is if they remastered Paracel Storm, that would be actually not a very... Like, here's the thing. Maps take a while because they have to make custom assets, and even if they're remastering something, they still have to remake the assets because some of them are basically too old to be used in the new game. However, Paracel Storm is actually mostly islands and a few reusable assets, and I feel like it would actually be one of the easiest maps to remaster because of how much of the map is basically sea. The only thing is that they would need to... That would have to be an update that includes boats, because they're not going to have boats at launch. So, as far as I'm aware, I don't think they're going to have boats at launch. Rush on Paracel Storm with 64 people was hitting different. Yeah, but the problem with Rush on Paracel Storm and 64 player is it's actually really unbalanced for the attackers, because it's very easy. If people know what they're doing, it's very easy to defend that aircraft carrier on the first point. They would have to start on one of the islands, I think. How? Did you just see that? I got shot directly through the wall then. Like, super obviously. Even though there's no, what's it called? There's no penetration. So the game registered that shot before I went around the corner. I think we're going to get shot in the back here. Hang on. Nah, we're okay. They are thinking about it, though. Oh, he died. Someone else killed him. Oh. Well. You've been dying around the corner in 2042 this week? Yeah. You were hoping BF6 would have naval warfare? They'll probably add it, but not at the launch. If you look at the maps as well, none of them support boats. Whereas, oh god, that's a spawn. That is certainly a spawn. Oh. Oh my god. That is one of the spawns of all time. I think the enemy knows that we spawn here if we spawn on sea, so they're just camping out, which is admirable. Clearly. Why can't they use AI to remaster maps? Because it's way more complex than that. One day, in probably 5 or 10 years, we'll probably have... the entire games can be made from AI and put into 3D and automatically optimized and whatever else. But it's way... I think it would take more work to do it through AI, because I think everything's so basic at the moment in terms of 3D modeling and stuff like that. You could probably upscale the textures. That would be fine. In fact, upscaling the textures is probably the easiest part. But I think if you also change the models,
We have taken objective Charlie.
I don't know if that's possible. You have to remember the biggest part about making maps is making sure that they're optimized and that they don't have holes in them and that they don't and then actually playable. And making a gun is very easy. Making a map is very hard. That's the way I always talk about it. Balancing a gun, though, maybe not. Will I be playing the new season, the finals? Maybe. Oh, are they pushing? Why are they pushing into our spawn, guys? I don't like it when they do that. Look how far into their spawn, our spawn, they're pushing. Not cool.
We have lost objective Charlie.
You see what I mean? Get out of our spawn, bro. Go away. Where's the other guy? Oh. What's happened? Alright, well, we need to get enough health so that we can survive at least one shot. Lovely. I can't even see the guys that were sniping us. They're so hard to see, and they've got scope. They don't have scope lens, sorry. Uh-oh, you're being pushed, brother. Okay. Love that for you. He's just pre-firing the corners, by the way. Ay, 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 ay. Harvest Day on Bad Company 2 was good. I actually don't like Harvest Day as a map because it is very... It's a huge map with no cover.
50 of our soldiers remain.
But I guess a lot of the older games got away with that.
We have taken objective apples.
I remember, like, I played it, like, 3 years ago. Or maybe 2 years ago. And it's kind of rough just running in a field with no cover, dude. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks. Damn. Our team's getting slammoed, dude. We can barely move.
We are losing objective apples.
Give Bad Company to a remaster. Wait, where did my healing go? Wait, why have I not got my health back, guys? Thank you.
We have lost
Waiting for my health
objective
to come back, dude.
20 of our soldiers remain.
When our team is getting absolutely slammed. Wait, me suppressed or what?
Location.
I mean, what is this? What is this video game? I'm not allowed to leave the spawn. I really want to just take that guy's head off. It is what it is. You know, someone remade Battlefield 1943 in Fortnite. Have you seen that?
For the freedom of Europe, but to defend your mothers, wives, and sisters back home. Let's go at them again.
They literally remade it. Obviously, it looks like Battlefield Heroes, but
We are being reinforced with an airship.
they remade COD Zombies. Dude, what are they going to do with Battlefield Paul? I feel like there's going to be... And that's what I said. Dude, Jack Frags, absolute genius. But obviously, the idea is amazing, but the execution is probably not going to happen. But the fact that Jack was like, why didn't they hire a custom mod makers from other games to make modes for Portal on launch. And it was like, dude, that would have been such a good idea like 6 months ago. Like, that would be insane, right? Literally pay mod developers from Fortnite, from Halo Forge, from GTA 5 to make Portal game modes for, like, I don't know, we'll give you 10k. We'll give you 10k. We'll give you 50k to make a really good Portal mode, or just, you know, recreate your Portal mode, or recreate one of your modes in our Portal creator. That would have been so sick. And then Portal literally releases out the gate with just these amazing custom modes. I say amazing. You'd hope they'd be amazing. Obviously, it would be difficult for them to just recreate everything, but... Why can't we get the reticle like this for Battlefield 6? Well, I don't know. Some people were saying realism. And I was like, well, yeah, that is... I mean, because people are like, scopes are scopes, bro. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess they are. But at the same time, they're like, you want to Call of Duty-ify the Battlefield 6 scopes? And I was like, well, no, I just want to have the option. Like, scopes in World War I didn't look like this. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure 90% of them didn't look like just a straight cross. You know what I mean? Nice 6 damage. Oof. Shit, how do I get through this gate? I guess that works. Portal in a month's side will either be sick or just full of XP grinds. Well, yeah. I think that it will... I think the problem with Battlefield Portal is people will have too high expectations for it. Like, I think it's between... Think of 2042's Portal, but nowhere near as much freedom as, say, GTA 5's creator. But there is custom stuff, though, as well. I don't know. You know what I mean?
We are losing objective.
That's what I'm expecting anyway. I think people are expecting that it's going to be like the Fortnite one, where you can literally do anything. I think the use of the assets is going to be quite limited. I don't know. Ooh, Dark Master made a mistake there, peeking that again. Nice. Did I get the healing? I did not. Why am I still on fire?
We are losing objective.
What the hell? There's a guy on the floor? Then we go back. And there we go. Our health back. BF6 sniping felt so much better than BF1. I don't know about better. It was different. I hear footsteps to my left. I hear footsteps to my left. Why did I hear footsteps to my left? Pretty sure there's enemies. Okay. Interesting. He must have hid behind the wall when I looked. But the important... You know what? What's the important thing that we had there? We actually heard the footsteps. Isn't that interesting? I actually knew there was someone there, at least. As opposed to 2042, where you hear nothing and then die. And then you hear their footsteps from 25 meters away. And then they're 2 feet away, and then you die. Oops, I missed. What the hell is he doing? He's going to run left eventually, I think. Yeah. Well, he died. Did that guy get sniped? What the hell? Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Am I going to stream Borderlands 4? Well, yes, I am. I'm going to stream it on Friday, though. I think people can VPN to get it early, but no, I'm going to be streaming on Friday. In 2042, there's too much noise from explosions, but I would argue that BF1 has even more ambient noise than 2042. But I can still hear the footsteps of people nearby. I don't know why that's the case. Like, I can hear there's commotion to my left. Maybe too much. Yeah, I was going to say. Look, footsteps to my left. He's coming. Dude, that timing was fucking crazy. Oof. I probably should have died from that.
We have lost objective.
I actually just tanked that entire grenade. Any heals? Any heals? He wants to... He's right there. I was going to say. Oh. Oh? The guy had thrown a limpet charge like 8 seconds earlier? What the fuck? Oh? The team is waning.
We have lost objective apples.
Oof. Yeah, the team is struggling out here, dude. We're back to square one. That was a shot. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
We have taken objective butter.
Damn, that's annoying. Why was he there? How did he even get there? I don't know. How cool will it be if they added this map to BF6? Well, it wouldn't make any sense. Oh, dude. The teammate just going, man, someone just died on my left. Better just go prone right next to them. Let me just go prone right next to this dead body right here. I wonder what could have happened. Surely that couldn't happen twice in a row.
We are losing objective butter.
Oh my god. Jesus. Just lost all my health for no reason.
We have taken objective.
Oh my god, there's people on the floor? It's invisible? Fuck, man. Borderlands 4 looks off. I mean, it's always been a bit weird. Iwo Jima in 2042? I mean, yeah. But they updated it, I guess. Oh my god, we actually pushed. What the fuck? Where should I go? B, maybe? Because then they're going to probably push B, and then no one's going to be defending it. So, there's also no cover here, though, so that's good. Okay, taking A. We're actually taking all the points. I'm going to hold B just in case they try and push B real quick. We actually did it. What the fuck? How?
We have taken
One good
objective
push and we pushed them back? It's crazy.
Clear the sector from enemy presence.
Pleasance. Enemy Pleasance. They say presence, but it sounds like pleasance in my head. It's not B. It's objective butter. He's... Oh no, he got stuck inside the fence and died. No. Objective butter. Yeah, I could see Metro 24/7 in BF6, sure. After all, why not? $85 damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, do you know what's crazy? Battlefield 6 has assist counts as kill, but it doesn't actually work. It quite literally, it says you got an assist counts as kill and then doesn't give you a kill. So hopefully they fix that. I would have got a 100 kill game if that was actually working, by the way. The 98 kill game that I got, I would have had 100 kills easy if assist counts as kill was working. But it is what it is. I don't think anyone cares anyway. I don't know if you guys have seen on YouTube, there's recently been like a view drop thing. In that like every creator's had a massive drop in viewership. And on Twitch as well, actually. But for two different reasons. Basically, YouTube has decided to count views differently, I think. And then Twitch has basically got rid of a load of bots. Which is to like basically change the landscape. Oh my god. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. So, me and a lot of other people have just basically seen that, like, especially on YouTube specifically, the viewership has basically just dropped off on videos because they've changed the way that the algorithm works in some way. We're not really sure how. It is what it is. They've just done something as usual. They've changed something again, and now we need to work out what that is, and it's probably AI related. Probably.
The objective is within our reach.
Do we accept open weapons as a main way for BF from now on? I mean, listen, I'm not against it in terms of in Battlefield 6 specifically. I had fun, but imagine if Battlefield 1 had open weapons. That wouldn't make any sense at all, would it? I think context is required. YouTube is re-age restricting using AI. Yes, I saw that. So YouTube, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but YouTube is now using a new algorithm which basically defines your age by what videos you watch, as opposed to you just giving them a date and them saying, source, trust me, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's like 12-year-old kids just saying, yeah, I'm 18. I was born in 1955, bro. And I'm watching some Call of Duty gameplay. What's the issue? But basically, they are not guessing your age through you telling them what age you are. They're taking samples of people's age that they definitely do know, seeing what videos they watch, and then comparing your watched videos to the videos that they're watching, and then using that to determine, right, only a 12-year-old would watch this content, or these types of content. An UNC detector, yeah. And so they don't even need you to tell them your age anymore. Of course, what's going to happen is just people are going to find a way to manipulate it to make it think that you're older than you actually are, but whatever. Like an auto video watcher. I want my age to be this. But the problem is as well, like, let's say I have an account and I let a kid use it, right, to watch Coco Melon, right? And then I stop getting my my GTA 5 videos. You know, that's not fair. If your kid uses your account, I assume it does it on behavior as well, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a weird system that works in theory, but in theory, I have, like, for instance, I use my account on my TV and then watch random content that has nothing to do with gaming half the time. So what's it gonna think about me? Oof. Your Google account's 15 years old? Oh, I almost got it, dude.
We lost this attack, boys. But we can't.
Did I pay for the rest of the 2042 Battle Pass? No, I still need to
Send your
do it.
battle cries across the roof of Europe, and let's move on them again.
But one thing that's funny about YouTube now is that you're not even fed videos based on what you engage with. Like, for instance, if you subscribe to a channel, maybe if you like it, it might make a difference. But if you subscribe to a channel, right, if you basically miss 1 or 2 uploads, YouTube goes, you hate that channel now. I am never showing you a video from them again. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. You didn't click on one of their videos that came up when a thumbnail came through. But AI generated Vader quotes. You love that. You clicked on that once. I'm going to give you every AI generated Vader quote video from now on because that was sick. That was some banger content, dude. You watched that for 10 minutes. So all I'm saying is it seems like you love AI Vader commentary videos, so... But that's basically what's happening now is it's the... YouTube isn't kind of... doesn't have any bias towards human-made content necessarily. They're getting there, I think. I think they're going to add, like, you have to label this as AI created. But, like, if people watch the content, that is deemed good content. It doesn't matter if it's human-made or not. And I think that's going to be the next... that's going to be the next thing that kind of, like, takes over. It's just these apps. Well, I mean, it's already taken over in a way. Thank you. I mean, when I was on my holiday, I heard a guy... and this is another thing that I find insane, by the way. Obviously, this has been happening for years. People watching TikTok out loud without headphones in a public place. Why? What is going on? Like, people used to listen to their music out loud back in the day. But now, it's sit on a bus or a coach or a plane and watch TikTok out loud at, like, max volume so that everyone around you can hear that you're listening to, like, AI news, AI celebrity news. And it's insane. And, like, it'll be insane. Like, you'll be in, like, so we were in, like, Santorini, right? Which is an incredibly beautiful place. And we're on a boat going past some of the most beautiful vistas you'll ever see in your entire life. And as soon as we sat down, a guy started listening to AI celebrity news TikToks for the entire trip. Out loud. And you're literally like, dude, your brain is broken, man. Like, your brain is actually broken if you think that anything that you're looking on that screen is somehow more important. And it will be the same. It will be the same news. It was, because I heard it. It was Drewski doing whiteface. 6 different videos from 6 different AI voices, just reading the same news thing about Drewski. And I was literally like, this is crazy. Like, how to... And it was just the same story, just what's the word? Just change structure every time, just in a different order. Anyway, so that just kept on coming up. And then what happened? And then we were on a boat, and the family next to us started watching a TikTok. And I'm not gonna lie, I heard the same audio. Like, they found a video that they liked, that they laughed at, and they watched the same video like 30 times in a row. The exact same audio just played 30 times in a row, and he'd chuckle at it every single time. And I was there like, this is insane. Like, not even different videos. It was just the same audio back to back to back to back to back to back. And I was just like, this is crazy. And then you're just like, have you heard of headphones, by the way? Like, dude, this is what headphones are for. You can listen in private to the things that you should be ashamed of. Anyway, like, things are getting crazy in terms of the AI stuff and the content. And then, of course, there's the where you take a video that's not very funny, but then they apply a funny laugh track to it. But people think it's the laugh track from the video, but it's just a laugh track that's been used in an... Oh my god, it drives me crazy. There's no discount on my EA code. No, that's what I'm saying. There's no discount. Surely they found a name for this psychological disorder? Yeah, it's called brain rot. Unofficially. Yeah. I mean, listen, I watch TikTok sometimes. If I'm just passing the time, I'll watch TikTok, I'll watch YouTube short. I will actually say, I'll say this right now. I actually think YouTube shorts are worse than TikTok. Change my mind. I feel like YouTube shorts still need they need like TikTok I think has actually better algorithmic content towards me than what I like. YouTube shorts are horrific. It's like pranks again from 10 years ago. It's like can you guess this celebrity's age? And it's like, dude, I'm like, dude, this is insane. Like the TikToks I get most of the time are like Battlefield related. What else? Battlefield related, gaming related. Sometimes like some random ones that are like cringe, but like mostly like stuff that I'm interested in. But YouTube Shorts is the Wild West of the content that was already like in shitified 10 years ago and is now resurfaced on YouTube Shorts. It's crazy. Cat videos, yeah, loads of cat videos. Watch taking TikTok out loud. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys, and I don't mind. You can do whatever you want with your spare time. You know, you can literally do whatever you want. But, like, listening to things out loud has always been a dickhead move. Always. It's getting worse, yeah. So I think they need to do something. They need to do something about, like, trying to prioritize human-made content first, instead of just like random channels that are literally just pumping these out. Food shorts. Oh, the Pirate Software ones. Yeah, no, my YouTube shorts were Pirate Software for a time until the court of public opinion brought the hammer down. You started criticizing YouTube and it crashed for me. Oh, I mean, listen, my YouTube short content isn't exactly great. It's mostly just clips of my content that I already like show, but like I don't know, some of it is it's painful. Bro? Oh man, do we even have a battalion left? I don't think we do. Well, I guess that answers that question. I would personally ask them to tone it down if they're listening too loud. I mean, a lot of the guys who were doing this were older men who are much bigger than me and American. So I don't think that would have gone down well. For me personally. Push them off the boat? If no one sees it, is it really a crime? Man shot after TikTok altercation. Well, I mean, we were in the Mediterranean, so I don't think they had access to a gun.
We lost. It's over. There's no good way of saying
YouTube shorts are mostly irrelevant to what I watch on YouTube. That's what I'm saying, dude. The shorts algorithm is messed up. I get a lot of gun content on YouTube Shorts, which I don't really get on TikTok, weirdly, because YouTube Shorts is literally like, guns are cool, right? Do you want to see this watermelon be shot by a 50 cal? And I'm like, you know what? I actually do. How did you know? Would a dinosaur survive a 50 cal? Well, you know what? I don't know. Let's check it out. But yeah, I don't get that on TikTok. I never get any gun content on TikTok. I actually get a lot of like Battlefield clips, cats, loads of cats, Jesus Christ. And then top 5 funny moments from Smosh on random channels that aren't their own. All the time. That's what I now I remember. Top 5 funniest moments from Smosh in different orders.
Сколько еще эти красные дикари будут позорить русский народ? Главный инструмент
Stod is an unconfirmed, yeah.
для них — винтовки и насилие.
Top 5 times Ray William Johnson said a slur. Yeah, I don't get those. I mean, and then of course there is the classic rage bait. And unfortunately, if you fall for rage bait, that is your own fault. I think I've stopped getting those now though, on the shorts feeds, where they basically like bake a cake and just completely fuck it up on purpose. And I'm just like, guys, come on. Right? Like they're literally making a cupcake with pieces of polystyrene in it, and they're literally, and people are like, "What? You put polystyrene in the cake?" It's like, yeah, of course they fucking did. Like, yes, dude, yes, it's not real. This isn't a real recipe. And it's just like, dude, it gets people every single time, and it drives me absolutely insane. Cooking chicken in the dishwasher, but the thing is, you can sous vide chicken in the dishwasher. That's actually not rage bait. It's not practical. But, you know. Isn't it because a dishwasher heats up to 73 degrees Celsius or something? And obviously, and then also they're wasting food, and they obviously don't eat like they're spending like $100 or like $500 on food and they're not eating it. I get it. That does drive me crazy. Please cross the window. There was a guy right there. Here's what I packed for my kids' lunch today. I bought Wagyu beef and cooked it down, and then made sushi rolls for my child to throw at another kid during lunchtime. Yeah, no, they didn't do that. Smosh roll, yeah, dude. Smosh is truly Unk territory. That is old school. Wow. Yeah, I can get... Whoa, my god. I want to see a slob eat some shit in his car. Exactly.
We have lost the sector.
What about Labubu's? Nah, no Labubu content. No Labubu content. Haven't hit that level. Not yet. 24 karat Labubu. Okay, I got that one. But that one's because that one was related to cats, right? The crossover. That was the crossover with the cat content. Any thoughts of the factions of BF6? Haven't there already been leaks that there are factions? Like they're going to have a British faction and an American faction and a... No? Maybe I'm wrong. Wow, okay. Oh, sure I'll die. I saw a leak of all the perks. Yeah, some of them are kind of broken. There's the other guy that plays COD and finds the same guns IRL and shoots them in real life. Yeah, I've seen that. Are they not allowed to do Rush and US anymore? Well, they're trying to avoid... Well, they kind of do it, but they're just doing it in a way that's like... not trying to instigate that it's any kind of real conflict. That's all. Harry Potter Balenciaga. That's like a year ago, dude. You're on the old algorithm.
We have lost objective.
Need to update the algo. Oh yeah. Dubai chocolate. Dude, Dubai chocolate is crazy. Every single one I've tried has been very mid. Unfortunately. The guy's shooting there, isn't he? Is he gonna... he went in the door, didn't he? Bastard. Ow, 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 ow.
We are losing objective apples.
There's a guy around this corner. He's around this corner. Maybe he died, actually, because he's no longer around that corner.
We have lost objective apples.
BF1 or BF5 for you? I think BF5... Oh, I'm stuck. Oh my god. BF5 had better gunplay, but Battlefield 1 was more atmospheric and sometimes more fun. In a way. Okay, there's people apparently right next to where I'm looking, but I can't see them. Why can't I see them? Yes. Yes, someone just ran to my flare.
We are losing objective butter.
Wait, you can jump over that wall? You can jump over that wall? Dude, how did my teammates not get that guy? It's crazy.
We have lost
Need to reload.
objective butter.
Yo, O Angel K, by the way, thank you very much for the 52 months. Mad Manx, thank you for the 66 months? And Smelly Git with the 1 year. Oh my god. Whoa, did I just see a ghost? What the hell's going on? Okay, we're gonna put this here. We're gonna watch the distance over there. 90 damage, oh my god.
We have lost objective apples.
Such an annoying angle that... Oof. Yamatsu, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you. You just pre-ordered BF6 on the EA app using your code. If it's no good, do I give you a refund? So the whole point is, every time someone buys Battlefield 6, I think I get, or buys anything on EA, I think I get 5% of the sale. If you refund it, I have to pay you 5%. No, that's not what happens, but that would be funny. If you refund it, I don't know what happens. Ow, what the hell? What's the code? The code is STODY. It's just, and again, as someone put it correctly, it is just a support or creator code. It's not a discount code. I think it's important to make that known. Oof. Do I get money from it? Yeah, I do, yeah. That's the whole point. But again, it's just like a COD creator code, which, by the way, did I ever get a COD creator code? I don't think I did. I did not get one, but I got an epic creator code. Now you're not using it. That's fair. Is there a hater creator code that takes away money on usage? They could cancel each other out. You're allowed one creator code and one hater creator code. One creator veto code. Is the movement not jarring for me when I go back to BF1? No. What, that it's slow? Use study in reverse. for the hater code. Do you know what people did with epic creator codes? Which was kind of crazy. People made, what's it called? People made like alternate accounts and then tried to, oh God. So for instance, if I'm like Ali A, I would name my creator code like Fortnite as well. So I'd have more than one. Because some people just put random codes in. Or they put codes that are like misspelled or something. It's crazy. So anyway, don't do that. Did I like the more fantastical elements like kits? I thought they were. I don't mind. I don't mind. What's it called? I don't mind not the behemoths. I didn't mind the what's it called? The armored kits. The behemoths did get a little crazy sometimes.
50 attackers remain.
Can I get around this corner? No, I don't think you can. Oof. There was like 6 enemies on my screen like 2 seconds ago. There you go.
We are losing objective apples.
Being a trench raider is the most fun you can have in the game. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I don't mind the characters because they are killable. The behemoths sometimes can be a little crazy. Sam B47, thank you for the 4 months. I think you'll find most people are happy that there's no crossplay in BF1 though, because if there was crossplay,
We have lost objective apples.
it wouldn't be as fun. I think the console players like the fact that there's no crossplay. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble now.
The sector.
Yeah. That guy didn't make much noise, did he? The team that gets a behemoth hardly wins. Yeah. Yeah, I actually keep the music on in Battlefield 1. But I turn it off in most other games. Oof. I mean, just look at that view. That's a thumbnail right there. Look, madness. Just look at that view. I feel like there's too much cheese in BF1. But this is what I'm saying though. Battlefield does have cheese because the same way that Call of Duty has cheese, but Call of Duty has SPMM and Battlefield technically doesn't. Because at the same time, if you're going to make a game that isn't competitive, right, then you also need to have things that less skilled players can use and abuse that doesn't require too much skill. Which is definitely something that happens. Are the vehicles cheese? Some of them. Muramets. Complete cheese. Complete dog shit cheese. Like, absolutely no reason why it's that broken. And they never fixed it. 100%. Muramets. Right there. Boom. Not skillful, basically, in any way. You click a button and get 50 kills. Stupid. Horsemen in Battlefield 1. Complete cheese. Why do they take 5 headshots with a sniper? Why would they do that? Dumb. Basically impossible to kill before they can kill you. If they know what they're doing. Like if a horseman's coming towards you and you have any gun, I don't think you can kill a horseman. They will just kill you. Straight up. Artillery truck, yeah. Just put it in spawn. Click on a map. Stupid. Thermobaric launchers. Yep. But I actually think they're gonna nerf those because they are actually broken. the thermobaric launcher was broken, like illegally. Absolutely not okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? He like prone dived over the shot.
We are losing objective apples.
That flare right there is actually goated because the flare is creating smoke that covers the wire, so someone's more likely to run into the mine, dude. You ever think about that? Look at that. And then you shoot the mine and it explodes. Scout in this game was insane. Insane.
20 attackers remain.
Probably the best sniper class in any video game of all time. You like the anti-armor bolt action. They nerfed it. It used to, do you know that the K bullets used to do 10 damage a hit in BF1 before they nerfed it? So you could reload 2 magazines and kill a... You could kill a Saint... Not a Saint Shimon. What's the big one's called? The NKV. In 2 magazines with a sniper. And then with planes, you could do the same. I think it was even more damage. It was like 20 damage a hit with K bullets on planes.
An inspired victory, soldiers. We have shown these reds.
They buffed the artillery truck? Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
But they will come again, so be prepared.
I think it's 6 on planes. I do 9 damage. I think you do 16 damage maximum, but only if you hit a critical spot, and then you do 9 damage on a plane if you just hit like the fuselage or something. Are they still doing buffs and nerfs on BF1? No. What game was it with? Oh, DMZ. Yeah, I forgot. What's crazy is, right, is that I would say BF1 is mostly balanced apart from some of the vehicles. But, like, they've left Call of Duty DMZ in an unplayable state now for, like, 2 years straight. I find that crazy. That they could literally just go back and do a really simple update. Just stop it being broken, and they just don't. They're just like, nah, fuck you. DMZ, who cares? Like, it is... A DMZ, in my opinion, is basically just unplayable right now. Oh. How did the gas grenade reach me? It's so far away. Oh, we're being moored now, great. Highly skillful gameplay. I'm very worried about moors in BF6, if I'm honest. I think that they're going to be cheesy and annoying. And I don't think the medic class should have them. If anyone's going to have the moors, it should be the recon class, which would also make sense. I don't remember it being windy and snowy on this map, but I guess it's just an effect. 95 damage. Ow, okay. Calm down, bro. Oh. Wow, that was close. How am I being shot through the vehicle, bro? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Return to the combat area.
They're in such annoying spots. Again, the good news is if they keep mortaring, they're not going to push, so... You keep loading up that mortar, man. Can't see shit, dude. This is where sniping becomes hard, because now I can't even see the guys that are pushing. Stupid gas grenade, brother. I mean, I can't see a thing. Hey, I think I hit his tripwire. Blew up. Oh. Bathroom occupant. The most consistently consistent thing in any Battlefield title is nerfs. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm down with that. If something's broken, but then they didn't nerf the Muramets, so what's the deal with that? The Muramets is one of the most overpowered things in a video game ever conceived. And if they go high enough, it is literally uncounterable because the AA rounds literally don't reach it. Hello, Grande. Thank you, dude, for the raid. Appreciate it. I think a bomb drone was leaked for BF6. I don't know. You can put C4 on a drone, so it at least requires more work. Like, it probably requires 2 people to do it. But I don't know if there's like a bomb drone would be dumb. Unless it's like an ultimate or something. Which, again, doesn't really make sense in the Battlefield world, but, you know. I mean, that guy's head is just over the tip of there. Can you see it? Alright, see ya. He's got his mortar out, hasn't he? What's that? Look. There you go. Finally, he peeks over the top, dude. Have I still got ADS FOV? I've got FOV on. FOV is on.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
I used to have it off. Or maybe I do have it off. Because that's quite a zoom I have right now. Or maybe I'll just set it to a higher zoom. I don't know. Operations. What a genius game mode they don't want to bring back. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because if they're going to do the operations the same way they did for BF1 and BF5, they then have to make cinematics for each and every what's it called? It's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. That's why I know I get it, because it's a lot of work that people are just going to play the breakthrough mode anyway, so it just feels like maybe more work than it's worth. And you also have to remember that the operations was based on things that had happened in real life, and hence it was a history lesson as well as just a, you know what I mean? Whereas they would just be making the shit up for the operations if it was in Battlefield 6. Just scrap BR. But BR is going to be free to play and is going to bring in a wider audience and probably make them more money. This is what you have to remember. At the end of the day, the profits are almost very important. Making a good game, unfortunately, with most game companies, is usually making the game the best experience for the players is often secondary to making money. That is how it has always been, unless you're an indie game developer, probably. Hence SBMM. and horrendous skins. It's going to kill and alienate the BF franchise? No, it's not. That's not true. They're not. It's not like they're only bringing out a battle royale and only focusing on the BR. They have different teams working on different aspects of the game. They're still very much focusing on the multiplayer as a main part of the game. You sure Will wants to have a go at Season 8 of the finals? Yeah, well... I've talked about this before, but I'm kind of annoyed that the finals are so sweaty now. Oops. Like, the finals is literally like playing in the finals of a paid tournament whenever I play it. So, I don't know. Only a small percentage will play BR. That's not true. Where are you guys? What are you guys talking about? The BR will probably have more players than the base game if it's free to play, which it probably will be. What are you guys? Where do you guys get this stuff from? BR sucks. What do you mean? Okay, it sucks so much, but loads of people play it because it's gonna be free to play. Facts. Like that's it. I can almost guarantee that more people will play the BR than the base game if it's free to play. Like, I'll put money on it if you want. Definitely not. What are you... What, guys. A free-to-play portion of the game, right, is going to get more players than the not free-to-play version. What are you talking about? Especially if it's good. Even if it's bad, people will still play it. Because it's free. I don't think you realize how insane free content is for player numbers. No one likes battle royales anymore. PUBG is the most played game on Steam. Am I wrong? Maybe it's CS now, but it was PUBG for literally 9 years straight. BFBR will usher the end of the Warzone era. If it's good, first of all. Second of all, it might actually kick Call of Duty into gear to actually improving their game. Maybe. So maybe Warzone might actually be in goodified if Battlefield BR does well. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, PUBG Battlegrounds. PUBG Battlegrounds has 300,000 concurrent players and peaks at 724,000 every day. It's quite a lot. That's like 5-6 times what even Call of Duty gets, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look, listen, guys, you have to understand that BRs, Battle Royales, are just usually a free-to-play, easy way to bring people into your game, and then maybe they pay for the main game. That's all you're doing. It's an advertisement for their paid portion, usually. Or they'll spend their money in some way. And that's what I'm saying, dude. Is Battle Royale perfect? No. Would I have probably preferred a proper extraction shooter on Battlefield? Probably, yeah. I'd probably play it more. Will I play loads of Battle Royale on launch? Probably, yeah. Because what happens is as much as you guys like watching Battlefield 6 multiplayer now, the interest will actually fade off very quickly, even if it's an excellent game. Even if the game is very good, people will stop watching multiplayer content after a while. However, the audience of people that will watch Battle Royales, if it's good, will be much longer and much greater. That's how it works. You know, so for instance, my average view duration on this Battlefield 1 stream, which I'm sure is full of a lot of people who want to watch Battlefield 1 multiplayer, who love Battlefield 1 multiplayer, is 8 minutes. If I play Warzone and it's the worst stream of my life, literally, if I literally play Warzone and everyone in the stream is like, this is dog shit, Stod, why are you playing this? It will get 3 times the average view duration. Now, to a lot of people, you just be like, well, that means nothing. It's like, no, you don't think you understand. View duration is equal to interest. So whilst you might get less viewers for now, eventually people will want to spend more time watching Battle Royale modes because they have a bit more of a narrative to them. All right? And that is, unfortunately, just factual. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that love watching Battlefield multiplayer, and you'll watch it for 3 hours. But most people will get bored eventually. And then there'll be a lot of people who will want to watch longer form thing, longer form content, and longer form game. I came here 3 minutes ago and I'm leaving in 5. Then there you go. Because you know what? I'm going to run around the map doing this for the next 5 minutes. What's the story here? Do you care if I win this round? Probably not. Maybe a little bit. But not as much as the sweat and tears that went into a 20-minute Battle Royale match. You know? It's not like I've had to really, like, struggle and fight and survive, as opposed to just respawning and maybe winning or losing this match, which is kind of just like inconsequential. So, I mean, you guys are making the argument that people play games differently to how they watch them. Very true. Like, for instance, very few people would want to watch me play a strategy game, but I guarantee you there's a lot of you that play strategy games for like 9 hours straight. And I think playing Battlefield is going to be huge, like especially the normal multiplayer. TJ Grady, thank you for the 2 months. Martini Henry versus the drilling from BF5. I think Martini is probably the most satisfying gun on the planet. With the growth of streaming, a lot of competitive multiplayer games have become... I think one thing that's for Battlefield 6 for me that I think is going to change the game massively is if the portal mode is good and I'm able to easily create community servers. Like, I don't know if you guys used to watch my old streams. Bloody hell, Punto Gaming Tier 3 31 months. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Punto. I think one thing that's going to change Battlefield for me massively is you guys used to watch me do like CSGO surf, right? And bunny hopping. And that's like really chill content, like even more chill than playing BF1. Imagine the jump content or the surf. Well, I mean, they're not going to have surf, but they'll have some sort of chill content. Like if you've played Rocket League and they have the maps where you fly through the map using the boost. Like, I think one thing that's going to change massively for Battlefield 6 is they're going to have much more just leisure modes, jump maps, Easter egg maps, puzzle maps. Like, maybe not to the extent of like Minecraft or Fortnite or whatever. And then community modes, right? So I can do like community races or something. I can do snipers versus jets game mode. I can do snipers only. I can do I can do loads of different game modes with the community as well. So I can be like, right, guys, I'm opening up a server. Let's do, what's it called? Snipers versus jets right now. And then if people enjoy playing and watching that, we can do that in GTA 6 as well, if that's decent. Although, I'm annoyed that GTA 6 is only going to be on console at launch, which is stupid and dumb. And it's stupid and dumb and stupid, and I don't know why they do that. Which is why I think, again, Battlefield 6 will have a bit of longer life, because you can only play GTA 6 on console. And any kind of community thing that you do will have to be on console. GTA 6 is not on PC. No. I'm pretty sure, are they the only game that do that now? Rockstar are the only company that do console only launches first and then PC like a year later. So crazy. Like, honestly, like, actual L. Actual GTA 6 L, and that's hard to say. People will buy multiple copies of the game. I would pay extra for it now. I want to be able to play it like 200 FPS and have the game on 4K Ultra. You know? They're hoping to double dip. Absolutely. But there's also the argument that they've optimized the game for console and a PC version would take longer for them to make the 4K textures, but I don't think that's true. No simultaneous launch. Yeah, it's a big... And also, I think it's a huge letdown because a lot of the modding and roleplay and thing are all going to be... Like, role-playing content is the biggest content on GTA 5 after races and weird, like, random modes. And now they're going to have to do that on console? Like, that seems crazy to me. Like, doing roleplay stuff on console with all of the, like, weird, intricate mods and designs you have to have. I don't know, it's just a thing. Gaming is changing, not for the good. I keep noticing younger streamers trying to go for BF6 movement, insane speed hacks. It's only because if you're a new, like, if you're a good, what's it called? How do I describe this? The only way that people can express themselves in a Battlefield game as a new creator is by just being really good. It's very difficult now if you're going to be a Battlefield, like, how are you going to get noticed on Battlefield 6 if you're not doing 360s and snapping to everyone? I'm trying to think, who was the last new Battlefield content creator? Well, I mean, obviously there's no good games for a while, but it's really hard to break the mold, so the only way to break the mold is by doing crazy shit. Me? I'm not new. I've been here for 11 years. I'm saying if you're a new creator, what do you do to try and break into a new game? Other than pissing everyone off with insane cheating movement gameplay. Have I seen the BF6 campaign? No. I've not seen any leaks about that at all. I mean, the single player is the least of my worries regarding anything to do with BF6. I've not thought about it at all. I'd love a creator who also knows the history. Well, we have Flakfire for that, if you watch Flakfire content. Flakfire does a lot of the history of Battlefield maps and Easter eggs and guns and stuff, I think, doesn't he? Yippee!
We are victorious. The Bolsheviks have shown that command through fear.
I still don't understand how roleplay is so big. Basically, all the theater kids needed a game to... all the theater kids needed a game to... that didn't require gunplay and skill to expose their talents. And GTA roleplay is exactly that. Southeast Westy, thank you for the 25 months. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all like if you're a really entertaining person, then roleplay is for you. And it's like gameplay and entertainment comedy into one. Or alongside some really weird mechanics that are like really like long and laborious and crazy. Kids pretending to be gangsters. And also it's this cringe, right? Although like people say, oh, cringe, but it's like cringe is entertaining. That's what's happened. That's what it is now. I think I might be banned from the server, but I'll give it a go.
We pursue the Ottomans.
Cringe is annoying except The Office. You can't draw the line. You play as a granny in GTA roleplay. That's what I'm saying, dude. It is like sometimes the clips are funny. The things I find weird is eventually what happens is that GTA roleplay becomes their real life. Do you know what I mean? It actually like affects them in real life. Like they actually plan their life around playing in GTA roleplay. That's where it goes crazy. Like they wake up, they log into GTA roleplay, they play for 18 hours, they go to sleep. Do you know what I mean? Like it's Battlefield streamer judging people is hilarious. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that is kind of not. I think we can all argue that playing a character for 18 hours a day might not be a normal functioning way to live. You know, just spitballing here. You know, if I play Battlefield for 18 hours a day, I think people would be like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. And it literally gets serious to the point where people like get death threats in real life. And that has happened multiple times. Like the stories in the roleplay servers get so serious that they literally try and attack each other in real life. And that is not a joke. I prefer to see the RP troll vids. Well, yeah, there's that side of the content as well. I honestly don't agree with that though. Like the troll videos, because like that's where I draw the line of like, yeah, look, the RP stuff is kind of cringe, but at the same time, I don't think you should just stop them and ruin their fun. I saw a short video this morning where someone was cheating, using cheats on the roleplay server to work out where the enemies were, and then talking in voice comms and then teleporting inside the building so they couldn't find them. And I'm like, that might be a bit too far. It's griefing basically at that point.
We have lost
Thoughts on Jack Fragg's recent video? Oh, the things that he doesn't like? Is that the one he did recently? Or was that recently, or was it his things? I can't remember which one. Which one was it, Bertrand? We have 9 tickets and a dream. The BR stuff for BF6? Oh, I didn't see that. Was that like last night? Late or something? I must have missed that one. Or maybe I did see it. I mean, if you guys don't know, the entire map, top-down view for the BR has leaked. So I saw a TikTok slide. Again, important. I saw a TikTok slide with just every single part of the map that's come out, and it's not difficult to find. Oh, he's commenting on the leaked footage? Yeah. Is this still the best recent Battlefield? Technically, yeah.
But the battle is not over. Let regret fuel your courage for this final attack. Now we must win, or all will be lost.
Am I hopping back on Armor anytime soon? Apparently Armor's getting a new map. So I might try out if it happens before BF6 releases, then I might play some, but honestly, the only way I'd go back to Armor is if they release a new map. Which I think they are. Or at least that's the plan. Where is it? Battalion inventory. Yeah. Sign at last point is almost impossible to take. If we've got 2 battalions left, I think we'll take it. But if not, probably not. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, apparently I think Armor's getting a new map. But if I remember correctly, it's going to be like a jungle map or something. So it might be horrific to watch. Because it will ruin the bitrate. It will look horrendous. There's a guy up here.
Taken objective apples.
I only get the one hit there. Oh my god, there's people everywhere. Why is BF1 the last great? Didn't enjoy Battlefield 5? No, I think Battlefield 5 had a lot of missed potential. Mainly because we saw what they could do with the Pacific. And imagine if Battlefield 5, the entire game, had been the level of quality and the historic battles of the entirety of World War II as opposed to what it was at launch. Imagine if Battlefield 5 was the battles of France, like not Battle of the Bulge, Battle of, what are they? I need to remember the theaters of war from World War II now because I'm in Battlefield 1 mode. Basically, there's a load of really famous battles that would have been much more appropriate or interesting to showcase in a World War II game than the ones that they chose for Battlefield 5. And I don't know why they did that, and it was really weird.
Objective Charlie.
When we hadn't had a World War II Battlefield game in like 15 years. I don't know why they decided to do that. What? How did you... How? I'm literally behind the cover. It makes no fucking sense. D-Day, Normandy, Ardennes, the deserts, what's it called? More of the Pacific. There was so many more things they could have done, and then they went for literally the most random fights in World War II that no one heard of, which is literally the choice that they went with. It was very strange. And then basically completely... That was so cool. And then they basically completely tore off the Battlefield 1 style and feeling and just made it a completely different game, which made no sense at all. We had the Battlefield 1 blueprint, and they went, yeah, forget that. You know how Battlefield 1 was really successful and everyone loved it? Yeah, just forget that. We're going to make a completely different game. All they needed to do was make Battlefield 1 2. And they just decided on a really weird format. You know, I didn't get it. The unknown battles of World War II. Yeah, I don't know. It could have worked, right? And it did work in a way. It was still a popular game. It just kind of... Everything that they'd built was just kind of tore down and rebuilt. They reinvented the wheel. And we're not really sure why for that game. Got him. Finally. But yeah, that's why I think Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5's gunplay though, incredible compared to Battlefield 1.
objective apples.
Can someone inform me of what the waiting room is for, as I haven't kept up with BF6 news? We're simply just waiting for Battlefield 6 to release. 29 days left. That's it. It's a meme. It's always been a meme. We've done this for 10 years. Am I interested in Hell Let Loose Vietnam? No, that's another game that's going to be really bad to stream. Purely from a streaming perspective. Gaming-wise, I think it's great. I think that, I always thought that, like, what's it called? What was the other Vietnam game? Red Orchestra? The one... I can't remember what it was called. Whatever the Red Orchestra Vietnam game was, like, way too hardcore. Whereas at least Hell Let Loose is kind of, like, a little bit less hardcore. Rising Storm 2, yeah. I think Hell Let Loose is a good middle ground. But it will, because it's all jungle, the entire game is jungle, it will look absolutely horrific on live streams in terms of bitrate. But also, I'm not the biggest fan of Hell Let Loose anyway. So we'll see. So for instance, yeah. From a streaming perspective, yeah. It will look terrible with the foliage. Did I ever play Medal of Honor? Yeah, Medal of Honor Frontline was my first ever first-person shooter. And the music is... Oh, dude, the music of that game is so good.
We are losing objective butter.
I've heard Hell Let Loose is a terrible streamer game with stream snipers and trolling. Yeah, it was the PlanetSide 2 was the worst game I've ever played for that. The stream sniping in PlanetSide 2 was at a level I've never seen in a video game before. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I didn't play Hell Let Loose long enough to have that reality realized. But I'm sure it... What? I just shot him in the head, bro. PlanetSide 2. Yeah, PlanetSide 2 is not a game you ever want to stream. It was so fun, though. I absolutely loved it, but impossible to stream. I would get hunted down by like 15 players at once. It was just unplayable. You should check out Forzen playing PUBG. Yeah, but that is the content, though, isn't it?
We have taken objective butter.
If Forzen didn't get stream sniped in PUBG, it wouldn't be fun to watch. That's the whole point. What I'm most impressed by is the fact that somehow his audience... I mean, how often does like a slur come out? I'm pretty sure they've actually reached a point now where they've realized the absolute edge that they can get to with what they can say through the voice comms without getting him banned, so that they're allowed to keep on doing it. Which is honestly really impressive, because they could say literally anything. But they keep it just at a level without getting banned. PlanetSide 2 fights could last for days. Yeah, it was sick, dude. But I will say, it has the worst hit reg of any video game I've ever played in my entire life. Without a shadow of a doubt. It is the worst netcode of a video game ever. Conceivable. I actually don't think you could make a game with worse netcode, even if you tried. Oh, a multi-kill. Double. Worse than Tarkov? If Tarkov's is like... Is Tarkov 5 hertz servers? In which case, then, no. Oh, what the fuck, teammate, bro?
We have taken objective apples.
Watching Summit 1G trying to stream Foxhole was brutal. Stream sniping made it impossible for him. That is, I mean, it's you got to accept that sometimes. But like, do you know what's nice being like a medium level streamer is you don't get stream sniped as much as the big streamers. I still do get stream sniped. Like, I would say maybe, I don't know, once or twice a week. But like, if you're Tim the Tatman or Summit, you're basically every single hour of every single game you play is somehow going to be changed by someone in stream sniping, you know? See you later, creepy. Suffering from success at that point, you know what I mean? I feel like COD was bad for stream sniping. What's funny is that once I got streamer mode, it was actually okay. That's what's crazy. Streamer mode helped massively with Call of Duty. Oh, and that guy just spawned behind me, even though I was next to a spawn point.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Okay, this guy just res me. Oh my goodness.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Need to reload. Yeah, BattleBit I didn't really have any issues either. BattleBit I didn't have too many issues. But that's what was crazy about PlanetSide 2. I would stream PlanetSide 2 with like 100 viewers, and I would have 15 stream snipers. That's what's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's such a weird dynamic. It made no sense. I just watched Benny C get stream sniped for 2 hours on Warzone, and that's when the devs should probably step in and do something. But you know, it's their choice, I guess. I've heard of some of the other niche BF stream snipers getting sniped. Has it ever been that bad for me? Yes. Especially when I was playing BF4 like 8 hours a day. I had people that would do it every day. But you have to remember that if you're in a vehicle, right, in a Battlefield game, if someone's stream sniping you, it's so much easier for them to ruin your game because they can just sit anywhere on the map and know exactly where you are at all times. Whereas if you're an infantry player, it's a little bit harder. It's like you're just like one of many ants running around. It's going to be hard to pick you out. But if you're a vehicle, if you're a plane, if you're a helicopter, oh, there it is. Right there, the whole time.
We have lost a prize more valuable than all the oil in these lands.
I came up with an idea to help avoid stream snipers. You pre-record queuing into lobby screens of the games you're playing and queue that video first if you show... Yeah, but this is the thing, guys. You don't, they're smarter than that. That would work for day one, and then day two they'd go, "Oh, he's playing the video." Like it's trust me, man. It gets crazy. One thing I would often do is leave the game, or say I was leaving the game, or at least if I wanted to check if someone was stream sniping, what I would say is audibly say I'm leaving the server. Watch the other team, right? Watch the other team, see them leave, keep playing the same server, and then I'm like, right, well, it was that bad sometimes. Battlelog made stream sniping easier, yeah, and the fact that you could basically, like, a lot of the servers were named servers; they weren't just random servers. It would be like, oh, I'm on AOC server 3. Like, it's not hard to just go like, oh, there we are. So it happened all the time. But you know what? It is what it is. Can I shoot through this box? Oh shit! I could have killed him. I can shoot through that as well because it's completely not bulletproof. don't have a nade. I think I got kill assist, so he's dead. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Did he get off the roof or did he jump down? Does this game... See, this is something that changed. Okay, so this is something I didn't understand, right? Battlefield 1, you press E on a door, the door opens. Battlefield 5, I think, is the same. Battlefield 2042, you have to hold E on the door. And sometimes it doesn't even open, even if you barge it.
We have taken the
And I don't know why they ever changed that. Pressing E on a door is so important to just not dying.
From enemy presence. We have secured the sector.
There you go. So yeah, when you press E on a door in Battlefield 1, it just opens. In 2042, you have to hold it for 2 seconds. And by that point, you're already dead. It's just like, why would they do that? Oh, okay. That's a teammate. You got shot in the face, though. Listen. No one in here? Interesting, you can't take the point from upstairs. I thought you could. It's part of the Battlefield 2042 input delay package. Is that free?
We have taken the sector. Clear the sector from enemy presence.
Ooh.
We have secured the sector.
$90 damage headshot. Oh yeah, that's the other thing about Hell Let Loose, is when the German team wins, right? They play the historical German tune at the time, and unfortunately, it's really catchy. But if you're caught humming it in public, there might be some issues there.
We have taken objective.
Will I be streaming Arc Raiders when it comes out? Yeah, I hope so. And then you realize that you're humming it, and you're like, "Oh yeah, no, we can't actually hum it." No. Well, maybe if you just hum it and you don't sing the words, you're right.
We have taken objective apple.
Just waiting on Will to passionately dive back into the finals. Yeah, well, he loves it. Don't forget to double reload, as sometimes it gives you 5 bullets instead of 6. That's a feature. So in Battlefield games, weirdly, they have the one in the chamber mechanic. So if your magazine holds 30 rounds and you reload before you do a full reload, then you keep the round in your chamber. I don't know if Call of Duty has that. I think it's only a Battlefield thing. So you'll notice, look, so if I fire all 6 rounds and then I reload, it will give me 5 rounds. And then if I reload again, because it's loaded 1 into the chamber, I now have 6 rounds. Any 2042 today? I think I'll do 2042 again tomorrow, very reluctantly and depressingly. And then on Friday, we're playing Borderlands, so, you know, get used to that. It is what it is. Oh. Did I manage to do all the missions in 2042? Yeah, I did. It wasn't the most fun I've ever had. If I'm 100% honest. It was quite a painful experience. Guys, I've been thinking about getting a mullet. Because a mullet and a mustache. Thoughts? I feel like it might suit me. Maybe. I've had the quiff for so long now, but it's literally Unk mode.
Taken objective apples.
You know, I can always go back to the quiff, and honestly, it's a lot less work. But I actually got bullied for accidentally having a mullet when I was in high school, so it's almost like, you know, taking that back from the bullies.
We have lost objective apples.
Maybe, actually, that's not a bad idea. Go for the mustache first, and then see if we feel like the mullet later. I think that's a good plan. How is there so many heavy units? I feel like you'd look like Eddie Burback with a mustache. I mean, we've already had the mustache for the meme in during Warzone. Do you guys remember that? During Warzone, we had the mustache because one of the characters that they brought out looked almost exactly like me, but I didn't have a mustache. And it was COVID, so it literally had nothing to do.
We have lost objective butter.
The only problem I have is that facial hair is extremely uncomfortable. You know what? I probably deserve that. Level 13. Absolutely smashed me. It has to be a Hanama massage?
We have taken objective apples.
Stash and a mullet and aviators. The thing is, I don't want to go full Sequisha, you know? Just a small, you know, mustache. We're already halfway there. How did I miss that? How, like, genuinely, how did I miss that first shot? Standing completely still, pointing at him. The shot just went, nah. Nah, not today, mate. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That was a perfect nade, too. Bald and goatee. I mean, I'll probably be forced into that one day. I'd rather just do that when it's forced upon me. What game do you reckon you've had the most fun streaming? I'd say Battlefield 1's probably up there. Well, what's another game that I really enjoy? I mean, DMZ was pretty good. Ah, he's gone upstairs. The problem is I don't have full health, so... I just remembered I'm a medic and I can heal myself. Hey guys, you know when you're playing a medic and you forget that you can literally heal yourself and just not have to worry about health regen? Okay, yeah, just don't... Did he just give up or something? Because what just happened there? Most fun I've ever had streaming a game. I gotta say, Stalker 2 was pretty sick as well. Stalker 2 was banger. That guy up there, what the fuck? What? Is that a teammate? I just can't see his icon. I think it is. No, it's not. That's an enemy. What? Am I insane? I definitely hit him. Have I ever tried the finals? Yeah, I played a full week of the finals. But as I said, I've said it a few times. After playing a week of the finals, I built my SBMM up so much that I only play like Ruby players every time I play literally like the most casual mode in the game. So it's kind of become a bit of like it's become a bit of a Call of Duty multiplayer situation in that I don't really want to go back because I know that it's going to be extremely painful. Ah, the itchy week. That's fair, but you can handle it. Well, no, that's the point. I just can't be asked. It's the reason why I don't play Call of Duty multiplayer after the first 2 weeks. I just go, I can't be asked. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to, you know. Ah, they got me again. Oh, what are they using? Oh, the same meta weapon that's been the meta for 4 weeks. Damn. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to level up this, you know, level 1 pistol. Yeah, I can't be asked to play. And that's why I just level up all my guns in zombies. I'm just like, I'd literally rather sit there and let my brain rot in zombies than play multiplayer against the same player using an MP5 for the 15th week in a row, who's basically about to go pro. Finals, at least I will say with the finals, there's a bit more variety in the weapons that people use and the strategies. Like the meta in, oh my god, okay. The meta in the finals is like 15 different weapons, all with different playstyles. But in Call of Duty, it's just like, oh, there's that SMG again. That was fun. The whole team's using it. Double barrel invisibility method? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh. Oh no. I can hear footsteps. I'm stuck. Why am I... What are they waiting for? Where's the other guy? There's another guy pushing me closer, but he just ran away. Ah, damn it.
We have lost objective.
Too slow. Okay. There you go. And then there's another guy on the floor, prone, waiting for me to run around the corner. Fuck's sake, man. Okay, Lana, thank you for the 41 months. Now you know how other players play against you, but like, I still get killed by random players all the time. In finals, I'm pretty sure people are so good you can literally never kill them. And in Call of Duty, I guess you can argue you can probably kill anyone through pure camping. I think there's no SPMM in casual modes. Wrong, Thomas. A billion% there is SPMM in the finals in every mode. Maybe not the 5-man mode. I can't tell. You know, like the payload mode, maybe. But in every other mode, 100%. I just can't tell. The fuck? How did he miss? I don't understand that. Oh my god, dude. I'm trying to dodge like 3 different people.
20 of our soldiers remain.
These map materials are reused in BF5. Yeah, they reused some of them. But I'm pretty sure there is a... In Battlefield 2042, there is a building from BF4. Or at least it's the same design of building. Like 2042 literally has there's like these weird cabins that they have from Battlefield 4.
These worms dare push us back? Ready yourself, soldiers.
So they reuse stuff all the time, or reuse the designs anyway. Next month is packed with great new games. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Dying Light 2. No, Dying Light Beast Within. It's not called the Beast Within, is it? It's called something Beast. Release the Beast. Going Beast mode. The Beast, yeah. I'm looking forward to Dying Light 2 The Beast. I'm looking forward to Borderlands 4 for a little bit. I think Borderlands 4 is a good game to stream in the first 3 days before everyone gets bored of watching it. But it is I think Borderlands is a great series. I think I've streamed every single Borderlands launch. I think I've streamed every single launch. Borderlands 2 was peak. Borderlands 1 was amazing. Okay, I'm being shot by everyone on the server, all at the same time. Thank you. I was gonna say, dude, how have you survived this long? It was crazy. This gun is actually quite inaccurate. I didn't realize. You can see the rounds are actually not going exactly where I aim. Did you play one with tag not that long ago? No, I played the medieval one. What was that? It's Teeny Tiny's Teeny Tina or whatever. I played with that one. I played that with Tomo and Jack. And that was alright. That wasn't my favorite though. A pre-sequel wasn't amazing. Borderlands 3 was pretty good. I actually think I have better memories of Borderlands 1 than Borderlands 2 though. So, even though everyone says that Borderlands 2 was the best game of them all, I actually think I prefer Borderlands 1 because that first experience of playing it was so incredible. I couldn't believe... It was like a new era of gaming for me when I played Borderlands 1. I couldn't believe how I was so addicted to it. Whoa! Okay, there is a guy right there. There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free. One is probably the best by a slim margin. In terms of nostalgia, yes. I think Borderlands 2 honed in a lot of the mechanics, though, and quality of life. But I remember fondly playing Borderlands 1 several times. And the looting, how do I describe it? The looting excitement was like some of the best I'd ever experienced. Like I used to get so hyped seeing a legendary or an epic item. Oh, there's just a... Oh, he's dead. Did I watch the movie? No. I did not watch the movie. But I also have heard that it doesn't really... It's basically not even close to the games, so there's no real... It's like... I don't know. It just doesn't have anything to... It doesn't feel like it was made in the same universe, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of looks similar. Are you... How? You see what I mean? What do you mean? I'm shooting that guy straight in the head.
We have taken objective.
The movie its own thing. Completely different story. Yeah. Maybe I won't ruin it for me. You bought Borderlands 3 as a backup game? I think I completed Borderlands 3. I can't remember. I played like 8 hours of it. But again, the only thing I will say with Borderlands is it's much more fun to play than watch usually. because it is so focused on like the co-op and single player aspect. But it's one of the best co-op games. Easily. Oh. And there's the skillful cavalry player who it cannot be killed and literally is impossible to kill. Period. Love being killed by that enemy. So annoying. Not being able to skip dialogue killed 3 for you? Pretty sure you could mod it though, right, in the end? Not that you would want to mod it, but... It's like, and someone asked if I was going to play Silksong or why I wouldn't play a game like Silksong. First of all, I was actually not the biggest fan of Hollow Knight. And I found Hollow Knight frustrating, and apparently Silksong is like 5 times more frustrating than Hollow Knight. So... yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like that could maybe be a bad idea. Like, I stopped playing Hollow Knight because I lost to a boss fight and had to run for 10 minutes, like 3 times in a row, and I was just like, that is... And the mechanics for the boss fight were really annoying to learn, so it's like... Run for 10 minutes, get to the boss fight, die. Run for 10 minutes, get to the boss fight, die. And I was just like, this is too much. Oh, okay. That guy is hiding in corners with a shotgun. Well played. D-Max 33 Games, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Oh god. Oh god. It's not ideal. There's a guy with a shotgun in this building. I don't think I can kill him. I got him. If he holds that corner like with a shotgun, what can you do? What can you do against such reckless hate? Everyone just keeps on releasing spirit instead of letting me res them. Ow. Okay, and the mortar truck is being annoying. What a surprise. I hear footsteps.
We are losing objective butter.
Oh, so annoying. Headshot.
We have lost objective butter.
That reload though is killer. So annoying. There you go on. Everyone's just shooting each other under the floor though. It's so annoying. Look, they're all hiding underneath the trains and just shooting underneath. There you go. No. No, game! Please! Let me in! So annoying. Why did my screen completely change color then? Like, different color correction completely. What's my opinion on closed and open classes of BF6? My opinion is they were both fun. I don't mind either way. Maybe pick a lane. Maybe they should pick a lane. But I thought that open classes were fun. And end quote. Would open classes make sense for something like BF1? No. Did I have fun with them BF6? Yeah. That's it. You know. He's right there, mate. You didn't try open weapons at all in the Bayer? That's fair. Oh, beams. Oh no, we're gonna get rezzed in the open. Oh god. Oh god. I can't stand up. Oh, what the heck? Tonga, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. Especially for someone, for a guy like me, right? Open weapons means that if I want to play sniper and assault rifle, literally, like, and I know you're gonna hate this, it kind of plays like Call of Duty, right? You play with an assault rifle, you play like Warzone or whatever. Right, that's what I'm used to. Is it better? I don't know. Is it better for the game? Probably not. Does it mean that I can basically function as like a super soldier? Yeah, sometimes. Should they probably nerf some things? Probably, yeah. Kind of annoying how strong it is. You got the dickhead on the horse who's impossible to kill. Love that. What the fuck was that? So annoying. So annoying. Damn. Yeah, thank you, Tonga. Appreciate it. Hi, what's this code for Stoddy? I want to buy BF6. Basically, it's a supporter creator code. It doesn't give you a discount. It just what's it called? It gives me 5% of the sale. That's it. It's like it's a nod to the creator, not really like a discount. So just to be really sure. Saint Quentin Scar. Saint Quentin Scar. What could I use? What would be a fun weapon to use? I remember I used to love the Seb's ladder. I was obsessed with it. I don't remember. It was a 3-shot kill, wasn't it, this gun? What do you reckon, Seb's ladder or Mondragon? Which is better? The thing I liked about the Seb's ladder was that you got the mag reload, whereas the Mondragon I think wasn't a mag reload, right? General Liu is best? What, because you got the bolt action? Wasn't the General Liu, it was a bolt action, but without a... It didn't have a sweet spot. Use code Snoddy to support me to avoid future questions. They're still gonna ask. People would still say, oh, does it get a discount? So I don't think that would solve it. And also, you've got to keep it short and concise. Ain't nobody reading all that, you know? In fact, I should shorten it even more. Oh. Please hit him. Thank you. Oh my goodness. The spread there was going crazy.
We have taken the sector.
Oh yeah, baby.
Clear the sector from enemy presence.
The General Liu does the General Liu have a sweet spot? What the fuck? I didn't know that.
We have secured the sector.
I thought it didn't have a sweet spot. How do you see me? Literally shooting through the floor. What the fuck? Dumb as fuck. Ugh. I was being shot by a pile of mud. I thought it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Why is there a guy dropping in behind us? That seems... It seems like he's a bit far out that he shouldn't be able to do that, but whatever. Whatever. Shouldn't have reloaded so quickly. Nice, look at that, the triple kill. Yeah, just keep him in cover, keep him in cover. Ow. Oh, a nice ground shake, ruined me there. I've got to be careful, there's people everywhere now. Revolver goes crazy. Did you get the guy in there? Oh shit, they're all over there. Have I ever had cheaters on BF1? Yes. In fact, if you go back to my YouTube channel and just type in Battlefield 1 cheat, you will see several videos, I think. Maybe like 2 or 3.
Taken objective butter.
2 or 3 videos of just like guys with insane like aimbot, wall hack, teleport, speed boost, DDoS server takedown. It went crazy. Oh my god. Instant kill everyone on the map, yeah. What else did they have? They had something else. Unlimited ammo. What's it called? The behemoth weapons on infantry. Unlimited health. How the fuck did he just get... Okay. Invisible enemies. Reviving from anywhere in the map. So there was a cheat in Battlefield 1 that I think they've got rid of now, where someone would teleport every single killed player to themselves and revive them somewhere on the map. So it was really hard to tell that it was happening because basically the enemy's tickets would just never go down. So if you're on the attacking team, right, they would basically never lose tickets and always win the attack because you'd be like, well, hang on, how they just seem to never, ever lose. And it's because every time someone died on the attacking team, they would die, their body would teleport to somewhere back at spawn, and they would get rezzed before the ticket would be lost. So they would just have unlimited tickets. They could also... do you remember the hero spam? Like, what was it? What do they call the heroes in this game? The pickup weapons? They had it so that the pickup weapon class had unlimited ammo on their abilities. And so, what was the guy who had the mortar strike? Remember that one? Ooh, double headshot, 93 damage. It's crazy. Yeah, the infiltrator class, if they cheated on it, they would be able to use the mortar strike like 50 times a minute. And the entire map was just covered in artillery strikes the entire game. Loads of cheats in BF1. Lyric played BF1 and got killed by cheating stream snipers. Yeah. Ooh. The only problem with this gun is the spread. If you don't wait between each shot. But it does have 26 rounds, so you can kind of just go for it. They were called sentry kits? Yeah, something like that. Sentry kits, elites. That would explode your PC if you were in that lobby. Yeah, it was pretty intense. It also is not great at close range. Oh man. Will there be early access if I pre-order BF6? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's weird actually that they've not included any kind of pre-order bonus apart from like skins, which obviously don't matter. It used to be that you pre-ordered to get early access, but not in this case. Unless they do 3 days early access, because a lot of people are saying maybe they'll launch on the 7th instead of the 10th, but I don't think so. I'm coming, boys.
Du bist verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen. Bist du verletzt? Erste Hilfe. Die Wunde mal an.
Oh no. We pushed them. I wonder if streamers would get any early access. No. You have to think about it. They can't do that because there needs to be enough players for them to play against. They might do an event, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything yet. But they might do an event. Who knows? They knew people would get mad. I don't think that matters when there's money involved. I mean, how many times have you had early access on a video game that you just pay more money for? I mean, it's standard practice now. Have I given up grinding 2042? No, I did my challenges yesterday. I just needed a break from 2042 because 2042 yesterday was pretty horrific. I think the main thing for me was the fact that I ran into so many bugs. I ran into like 8 different bugs yesterday. I even got the bug right at the beginning of the stream where I was shooting a guy and my bullets weren't registering. And I was just like, there's no way this is still in the game. You have to be patient with this gun, but I'm not patient, so I just shoot, even though my gun's not accurate. What? Ah, there's a guy on the right. I had to use a shotgun. Yeah, shotguns are good, though. Well, not too bad. They're actually kind of annoying. Why not watch and comment on Jack's BF6 vid on the stream? Well, first of all, out of respect to Jack, I don't want to watch Jack's content on stream because I want people to go and watch his content. Do you know what I mean? But, like, obviously, occasionally I'll watch a Jack video on stream, and I think he doesn't mind. But, yeah, I'll probably react to the video. If it's new, I think I've already seen it, though. I saw it last night. In fact, I think I did see it last night because it came up on my feed. No, I don't think Jack would mind at all. I've watched plenty of his videos on stream before. And I'm certainly not against, you know, using other people's content. My God. That first week of BF6 was basically a reaction channel. I do want to res that guy, but I don't think it's safe. There's like 6 people in that building. They're like waiting in there. Like 92 damage, bro.
We have taken objective Charlie.
I love the mortar kit for supporting this game. Well, I don't. I think it's cheesy and frustrating. But don't worry, it's back in Battlefield 6, so... I think I hear footsteps on this side of the wall. Could be my teammate though. Couldn't tell. Could not tell you. I've seen a guy that. That was pretty risky. Really? I should be able to get on that roof, no problem. No.
We have taken objective butter.
Can I not get on that roof? Weird. Maybe I can go at a different angle. Pretty sure I remember you can go on that roof. There's a guy on the roof. I was gonna say there's a guy on my minimap. Oh, geez. Let's try a different one. Let's try the Mondragon. Optical? Sniper? Optical? Optical? Mondragon... Mondragon Storm. But this has a... It has a... What's it called, doesn't it? It's a... clip reload, not a magazine reload. So it's going to be a bit slower to reload, which I don't like. Damn. That was nice. Seems like it has really fast bullet velocity though. Like crazy fast.
Ich flick dich zusammen.
Come on. If this gun had a magazine reload, I think it would be crazy.
Clear the sector from
Ich werf eine Granate.
Oh, that nade almost went through that door. That would have been crazy. I can change the zoom level on the irons. That's a good shout, actually. That's good comms. Thank God they added the tier skip. I would have liked them to reduce the XP required per level. Well, at least they've given you an option. I was even saying, like, listen, I think a lot of people would just be happy to pay for the tier skips in 2042. I wasn't even against it. At the end of the day, you get a lot of content for the grinding, to be fair. How did not a single bullet register? Ugh, the spread is so fucking weird on this game. It's crazy. I need to put the 2x on the iron sight. You can't argue with free. Yeah, free, but also you can pay for it if you want. No, I'm gonna probably do the grind just because it's interesting. It's at least interesting. You know? Oh, it hit him. He's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh! 2, 3, 4. They've added paid tier skips to 2042? Yes, they have, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I hit him. No point playing after you've grinded the majority of it? Yeah, that's the point I've got to anyway, so I might as well just wait until the challenges. Now. And it's interesting content in one way or another, isn't it? Might as well. Lovely.
Fine work, men. With the iron fist of the great Kaiser, we have smashed their defenses. Now onwards. Let us march to Amiens.
I've seen that the BF6 mortar has unlimited ammo. How much damage did it do? Surely, if you've seen gameplay of the mortar, there must have been a point where it showed how much damage it does.
Back towards the city of Amiens. This vital railway junction connecting all Allied troops across France was Germany's true objective.
Do you like the RSC medic gun? Yeah, it's like my favorite medic gun in the game, yeah. The RSC is borderline broken. Currently building a new PC for BF6. Hell yeah. All my friends, Westy and Lackey, have just all bought AMD 9800 XDs, 3Ds. For BF5. 6. Bit desperate if they're buying it for BF5. And that's what I'm using. 9800 X3D, which has been absolutely stellar. This is the first AMD CPU I've ever used. Ever. On my gaming PC. So, it's going alright. Is it worth it for OLED monitors? Or is the 1440p panel fine? I made a video about a year ago, which was, is my OLED monitor worth it? And I would say, if you have the cash, then sure. If you're... What the fuck, dude? Can I please have cover? Is it Ryzen 9? Whichever the new one is.
We have taken objective apples.
But no, what I was saying was, yeah, the OLED monitor is great, but only if it's a choice of money is no object. That's it. If money was no object, I'd get an OLED. If I was on a budget, then honestly, I thought a good 1440p 240 hertz is definitely the way to go. That's my opinion. I think the improvement of OLED, especially if you're on a budget, is not worth the extra £600 it costs. Like, it just isn't. Like, I would happily go back to a 1440p 240 hertz monitor. No issue. Absolutely no issue. It would be absolutely fine. OLED is obviously a little bit clearer. And maybe you get 1 millisecond of latency. That's it. That's it. And I think that if you're a streamer, then yeah, maybe it's worth it. But I think if you're just a dude who plays video games just casually, then honestly, I don't know. Oh my god, he killed me so quickly. Oh, I got shotgunned. It's the same thing with, I was talking about the Superlight as well, right? I bought a Superlight 2, but the Superlight 1 is exactly the same weight and is like 50 quid cheaper. So I'm just like, well, although the battery lasts longer on the 2, I think you're still good with the 1. But I will say that the Wooting keyboard so far has been absolutely phenomenal. It's just that you're in a waiting list if you try and buy it. Oh god, you just rezzed me in the open.
Hier, erste Hilfe für dich. Ich werf eine Granate, aufpassen.
Nice. There we go.
We are losing objective butter.
When it comes to physical peripherals, I'll insist on browsing brick and mortar stores. Yeah, I guess so, especially for peripherals. It's all about the feel, right? I mean, in all honesty, I would have bought the Final Mouse 2 or whatever. What's the newest one of Final Mouse?
Lost objective butter.
Oh, you fucking... God! He literally just sat there and waited until I went for the res, but I mean, it's my own fault, isn't it? Hey, Silk. What's up, dude? It's the reason you chose to buy the G502 Hero over the lightweight mouse. I mean, the super light just feels so good, man. I actually held off. Oh, okay. I held off from buying a wireless mouse for ages because I genuinely thought that they had latency issues. I couldn't believe that wireless mouse technology had got to the point where there's no input lag. I was like, there's no way. Zero chance that there's no input lag on a wireless mouse. Bullshit. But it turns out that it's fine. And then I was like, yeah, but what about like interference as well? You know, I was like, surely there's going to be loads of interference. Oh my god, did you have to do that? And I was like, and it's like, no, you can have like 50 super lights in the same room and they won't like they won't interact with each other. Oh my god, I'm just taking indirect damage, 24/7. Technology, well, literally technology. Like I could not be convinced. I was like, you're telling me a wireless mouse has less input or the same input as a wired mouse? Absolutely impossible. You're lying. You want to try OP in game? Do they only have one size? I don't even know what size mine is. My my mouse, that is. Oh my goodness. Did that work? Yeah. I think mine's a medium. When you lost your wireless mouse dongle, they just sent you a whole new Superlight 2. I haven't had any bad experiences with Logitech yet. So far. Am I looking? There's just a guy on fire out there. Someone is... Ah, there. I see them down there. And I've been hit. Oh, that's the thing with Wooting now, because I'm so used to browser-based software. It's so good, man. I don't want to be downloading all of these stupid platforms to use peripherals. But yeah, then I use Logitech, so I'm just like, dude, and it's like doing an update for the 15th time this week. I'm just like, man. Okay, yeah, he just gave up. Yeah, I'm on the... Am I on the 80? Am I on the 80 or the 60? I'm on the 10 keyless version with the arrow keys. I can't remember what that one's called. But I had to wait like 6 months for it when it first came out, which is obviously that's the problem with Wooting. I can't recommend it because if you try and buy it, you then have to wait 3 months for them to deliver it. So it's a logistical issue with buying that. That is the problem right now. I can hear them around this corner. You bought yours and it came 10 years out? That's crazy. I mean, have they upscaled their, like, what's it called? Productivity? I don't know. God. Just taking insane amounts of damage. What do I mean by productivity? You know what I mean. Maybe they got on top of it, yeah. It was obviously it's like launch versus post-launch, right? What's my view on unsuppressed weapons pinging on the new map in the new game? I mean, that's standard, isn't it?
Hier, erste Hilfe.
It's more of an issue when suppressors are not only the best attachment to use for being hidden, but they also give you the best recoil and velocity. Like Call of Duty has an issue where for some reason every gun's suppressor is the best attachment for it, period. Or at least it did until the last Call of Duty game. One thing I like about Battlefield 6 so far is it seems like if you, I mean, even 2042 I think had a thing with suppressors, but I guess it didn't really matter. But like if you choose an attachment and it will actually have negatives and positives. And the extended mags are only 40, not 60 or like 80. And Call of Duty has this problem where every gun is just... The best build is usually the suppressor with the extended mag. Is this X264 output on Twitch? Yeah, this is just... no, this is NVENC. And not the new whatever it's called. I've not even tried doing 1440p streaming because I've just seen that everyone kind of reverted back from using it. But one day, maybe it'll be good. Extended mags in BF6 also required a lot to use. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of one of those things of... I'm sick of the Call of Duty thing of just get the extended mag and put a suppressor on it, and now you got the best gun in the game every single time. And that just seems to happen all the time. Oh my god, not another grenade! I mean, every gun in Battlefield 6, once you had all of the attachments, just felt like it was a laser beam anyway, so... Like that, G46? G36 was insane. And I didn't realize it until like the last day how good it was. So good. Oh, a double kill. Those two guys in there. Someone down there? Oh, yeah, they're around this corner. Remember, these offer absolutely zero cover. Just bullets just go straight through them. So if you hide behind it, you will die. Big bro Steve, thank you for the 69 months, dude. Use your gun. Yeah, use a big magazine to turn every assault rifle into an LMG. Yeah, that's Call of Duty. How should I build my gun? Extended mag every time. Hang on. I mean, the reviving in this game is insane. And I hit someone else because I got an additional hit marker, so there's another guy to the right? Upstairs? Oh, yeah. Oh, is there another guy up here? Oh, no. It's fine. What game did I play recently which had an insane minimap? What did I play? Did I dream this? I remember playing a game recently and I was just playing it through the minimap and I can't remember what it was. Was it 2042? Hello? Why is there no hit res then? Oh. What was I playing? It was DMZ. No, well, DMZ was good for the map in general. But I'm trying to think. Was it? Fuck. What was it? What games have I played recently? The other day you were explaining throwing nades with the radar on BF42. Yeah. Maybe it was 2042 that the minimap's really good. It was 2042? I don't remember. Have I played anything else? That's the question. Ooh.
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon. Ich werfe eine Granate.
Put this mask on, man. They're pushing. I can hear them on the right. That's my teammates. Yeah, it must have just been 2042. Do they have arrows? Do they have arrow pointers on 2042 for the minimap?
We are losing objective charge.
Oh god.
20 of our soldiers.
You just put down a mine. Oh my god, there's two in there. Yeah, up and down arrows. Oh, I can't remember. The point is that if you play Battlefield, and no, in fact, no, it was Battlefield 6. Even in Battlefield 6, I remember I was just looking at the arrows, and it gives you a lot of information because a lot of people aren't using suppressors.
We have taken objective butter.
Loads of people aren't using suppressors, so you can just get away with just staring at the minimap. Oh really? The fuck?
Hier, erste Hilfe. Hier, Mann, erste Hilfe. Ich flick dich zusammen.
Did they kill him? Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. You gotta give me the hits. It would be nice to be able to move the mini map on the top left. Yeah.
We lost this fight, but our
Is that on BF1?
out there remain thinned ranks of shaken survivors and raw recruits. You are the best of all Germany's great armies. At them again.
Hmm. It would be nice to move around the UI. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they've not allowed that. It must be something to do with they don't want the game. Like, I know what people would do if they allowed you to move around the UI of Battlefield. You could literally make it like a mobile game, and I don't think they want that as the experience that people will see on TikTok or something. And they'll be like, "Oh, look at this game. It's so shit. Look at the UI." Like, because I'm pretty sure, like, I've seen games that allow you to move the UI around, and people come up with like map in the center of the screen, health in the center of the screen. Basically, every part of the UI is literally here, and it does look stupid. And maybe they just want a cohesive, like, this is what our UI looks like. But maybe they'll add it later. But yeah, right now, I think I understand why they might do it at the start, but I would definitely love to be able to move my health in the middle of the screen, at least. Having your health where your squad plate is kind of weird.
We have taken objective.
It feels weird. Oh, headshot. That'll keep him in cover at least. Oh, not the gas. Not the gas, bro. I hear about 4. In fact, what if I did this? As long as there's no one waiting for me, look. I can jump in behind them. But it only works if they're not ready for it. Only works if they're not ready for it, which they are. Why does your health matter if you die instantly anyway? Well, you don't usually. You don't always. Especially if you actually use the movement of the game. Which obviously people are going to be mad about. But like, I had a couple of people in my comments basically saying, Stod, why are you using the slide? Everyone knows, using the slide and the jump. And it's just like, because that allows me to not die, unfortunately. If the option's there, you have to use it. It just doesn't... You can't just get away with not using it anymore. Unfortunately. This is live, yeah. I think I'm gonna try... If I run downstairs, I die. That's the problem. Great.
We are losing objective apples.
No way someone says that. Well, that was the weird thing, is that someone said, you're a Battlefield veteran, you know you shouldn't use the slide. And I'm just like, dude, the slide's been in since Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042. Does Battlefield 2042 have a slide? Yeah, it does. Like, that's been the way it is. It's kind of like part of the game, like.
We have lost objective apples.
In BF1, the only time I ever use the slide is getting into cover. Maybe that's a good thing. I never use the slide aggressively. That's just death. So, if you didn't know, in Battlefield 1, the best way to get into cover is to slide about here and then prone. Because you then... As long as you're not being shot from a different angle. But you can then... Because you basically get the increased distance by using the prone afterwards. Slide, prone. Kind of like launches you forward a little bit. What's the first Battlefield I played? Battlefield 2. Very fond memories of that game. Oh, I didn't hear. I was gonna say you're gonna have to hide. If he actually went behind the corner and hid, that might have got me. Damn, hip fire as well. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to work. Yeah, I played Battlefield 2 because Battlefield 2 was an absolute banger when that came out. But as I've said in the past, I bought it from a second-hand shop, and I'm pretty sure the person that had bought it before me has used cheats. So it had, I couldn't play on Punkbuster servers. Because I would get, like, the GUID thing. Or I just didn't know how to properly upgrade Punkbuster, because that was... Installing Punkbuster on older Battlefield games was like building a PC from scratch. It was absolutely insane. You had to download like 3 separate programs. I'm trying to look down so that my gun doesn't stick through the wall, but I think my gun's sticking through the wall. I can't really move. That's my problem right now. There's still ways to play BF2 today. What, do you have to use, what's it called? That Overwolf or something? Dude, we can't even move out of this point, man. We're getting absolutely slammed. Guys, I don't think they have enough gas grenades on us either. Dude, this is insane. What happened to our team, man? We were so cohesive, and now we can't even push one objective. What happened? Okay, this is getting... We're just stuck in this... We're just stuck in this building, dude. Yeah, guys, I think the explosive spam in BF1 was actually okay. Like, it was actually pretty good. I didn't mind it at all. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Explosive spam in Battlefield 1 was pretty great. Running Punkbuster as a server hoster was funny. Wait, what do you mean? Well, because you had to download so much shit for the server. Stuck in a stinky house. Yeah, pretty much. No. Nope. 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 Nah, that's not happening, man. Oh my giddy. Oh my god. It's a lot of enemies. Ow. No, dude, I ran out of bullets. Did I not reload after I shot that first guy? I guess not. Punkbuster moved to Activision and changed his name to Ricochet. I mean, what did Punkbuster actually do, I wonder? Like, I don't know what it did. I think if it... Was it like an actual... Did it actually detect anything? I don't know. So obviously something did, because I'm pretty sure it detected whatever... It detected whatever the last person that had my CD was using. God. The accuracy of these guns, man. Okay, where's this guy? Hold on. There's a guy. Is he in the corner? I can take C from up here. I didn't know that. Fuck off. It's so annoying. Oh, you aiming? Yeah, that's irrelevant, bro. Punkbuster A and Punkbuster B. Yeah, they both had to be running. And then there was like, you had to update both sections separately. So there was like, and then you had to download 2 different EXEs to update them. It was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, it made nothing made any sense. Like, why didn't the game just download it for me? It was always so convoluted. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Welcome to Battlefield 2042. Grenade, grenade, gas grenade, suppression, mortar death. And I never saw a single enemy. Welcome. Doesn't it feel like locker? Well, in a way. I think BF1 possibly had the most grenade spam though. Like I'm not gonna be able to push that door. Let me res him, dude. I'm not gonna be able to push that door. There's like a 0 chance. They're just gonna chuck nades there to it forever. Forever and ever and ever. I should really have smoke, shouldn't I? Immersive World War One. In theory, yeah. I mean, it was probably even more grenades than this. Bro, is anyone gonna shoot? Did I get teabagged then? Two battalions left. I don't know if I can be asked to play the last battalion, but we'll see. We do get the we do at least get a behemoth or whatever it is. We at least get a behemoth. Honestly, we might as well just wait until the next round. Okay.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Grenade is not good. This guy literally just uses what's it called? Grenades. BF5 constant bombardment at the end of the map. Why did I say constant? Yeah, the constant bombardment at the end of BF5 when everyone had their artillery.
Our attack failed, brothers. But we will gather our soldiers and march forward.
It was a great tool for competitive. Oh my god, competitive for BF2.
Fatherland is in our hands.
I think I watched a BF2 tournament. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. All I remember is that Battlefield 2 had no cover. It was the buildings and then loads of dust. I forgot how crazy the fog of war was in Battlefield 2. Like you couldn't see more than 20 meters in front of you on Strike at Karkand. On purpose. Oh my god, there is so many people outside, I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe how many people I just saw out there. Dude, I'm just taking damage, indirect damage, 24/7. Okay, they're dead. Brother. Are we gonna... Oh my god, there's so many. I mean, it's impossible. Just nade. C5, C4. Dynamite. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Do I fancy a sniper for the heavy class? Oh yeah, well, they're adding one to the heavy class. That'd be interesting. You just tried playing Battlefield 1 on your Xbox One. There's no games available. We might have to switch to PC then. I mean, ain't no way I'm killing anyone with this gun at this range. Just ain't happening. This gun is not built for this range. No, I could have saved the other guy. And they've destroyed our train. GG's. Well, that was a good Amiens whilst it lasted. That was a fun Amiens. Well, there was only one. This is why I was like, listen, if we don't... I don't really want to play this last battalion because I know what's going to happen. It's going to be explosive spam round corners for the rest of the round. I hear footsteps. Hopefully that is teammates and not enemies. Oh. What was that? Like, what was that? What am I being hit by inside the building? Shit's crazy, man. You know, like, this is actually... Do you know what this is? This is like BF2. You see this haze? This is exactly like BF2. Exactly how it felt. But everywhere. You couldn't see further than that. It literally wasn't allowed. I can hear so many footsteps. Again, I can hear the footsteps, guys. Unheard of. Unheard of that you can hear footsteps in this game. 2042 on that, man. No. Just checking the angles. Where are they at? Is anyone hiding in a corner? There was someone. Probably should get the old revolver out. But no, it's explosive spam. Never mind. Simply not allowed. Oof. I can't see a thing. And now I'm being shot in the back. But how can they see me, but I can't see them? That makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Actually, I'll go A, look. Right, last life, and then I'm done. It's going to be the same old, until the end of the round. I mean, and that was great. Thank you so much, BF1. Everyone give it a round of applause. Very good grenades. Lovely Amiens gameplay. That was great. That was great. Well, there you go, guys. That was BF1. I think we reached, you know, maximum BF1-ocity. But still, even with all of that spam, it's still less frustrating than 2042. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? Like, even with all that spam, it's still less frustrating than 2042. I don't know what it is. It's just 2042 just makes me irrationally angry. But we will probably be playing 2042 tomorrow because, you know, one last day before we play some Borderlands. Don't know if I'll be playing Borderlands over the rest of the week, but there's a chance that I might. You know, there is definitely a chance that I might if I really enjoy it. And apparently they've got some new mechanics, so I'm looking forward to that. But yes, tomorrow, 2042. Same time, same place, same pain. I don't need to do any more missions though, so I can just basically do whatever I want. I'll probably just be unlocking the guns that I haven't unlocked yet, because I've not even unlocked the RPG in Battlefield 2042. That's how little I've played any of the other classes apart from what we had at launch. So I should probably, you know, get on that. But thank you guys very much for watching some Battlefield 1. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to, you know, slap a like on it. Also, which is what we talked about earlier today. How do I do this? Oh yeah, that's it. I have to go to my checkout. Oh god. If for any reason you're buying anything on EA or Battlefield 6 for that matter, you can now, through the power of content creation, you can now apply a promo code and apply code STODDY, and it will give me cash. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you a discount, but it's essentially just a creator code. But if you're ever buying anything through EA, you can use code STODDY, and it will help out the channel if you can be asked. And there's no need, you don't need to buy anything. It's just if you happen to be doing that. Also, check out our sponsor, !PC Spec, which is PC Specialist. If you want a brand new PC pre-built, which is what I'm using right now. Check out the link in the chat, which is this one. I'll put it in the chat there. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching today. I will see you tomorrow for more pain, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you soon. Have a lovely Wednesday. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Goodbye.